one other customer with us this time, sir. That's the lovely young lady in room number 12.
You don't say.
Oh, I do.
How long ago did she arrive, Doug?
Just about 25 minutes ago, sir.
You don't say.
Would you like me to put your luggage anywhere special?
Yes, in the room.
Point. To where you would like it exactly, please. It sure looks like you have something important in that piece of luggage.
Yes. Don't ask me what it is.
I certainly won't. But where did it come from?
Doug, do you value your privacy?
Oh, yes, I do, sir. That's one of the reasons I moved all the way from the big city to this small town here.
Really? To be away from it all? To get away from things?
It's like you read my mind.
It's a common threat that many people follow, Doug.
That's funny because the lovely young lady in room number 12, she's also trying to get away from a lot of things.
You don't say.
You're not in disposable waste by any chance, are you?
No, I'm an apothecary.
Oh, a mathematician.
Sure. Doug, will you do me a favor?
Oh, anything, sir.
Will you please let me know when continental breakfast is served tomorrow morning?
I will, but to be honest, it's just a crummy bunch of bagged oatmeal.
Great.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'll take 2 rolls of quarters. I plan to have many baths.
Now, as the scene clears, we see Marilyn Johnson happily walking through the lobby of this motor inn. The walls are lined with replica paintings, abstractions. The smell of the lodge feels damp, but yet still comforting for her. It is quite the opposite of the luxurious life that she is accustomed to, but not bothered by it. And in that moment, as she sits down, for a brief respite, a mysterious stranger enters.
Excuse me, are you looking at something?
Just your beautiful dress.
Oh, all right then. Okay, good. Good. Do you know who works here? Is there anybody at this counter?
Oh yeah, this lovely woman Miriam, but I haven't seen her this morning.
Interesting. You know, this town, I've never been anywhere like this where there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing to look at. There's just a few streets that come together and corners, and then
Nothing!
nothing.
Isn't it great?
It's bizarre.
I kind of love it. Don't you just love the smell of dirt?
I like it when it's, especially after it's rained and it smells like wet dirt.
Yeah.
There's something about it. It reminds me of being a kid. Do you know what that feels like?
Yeah, I remember being a kid.
What's your name?
Marilyn.
Marilyn, I'm Judith. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Judith.
It's funny that 2 attractive, continental ladies would find themselves in a town like this. Isn't it kind of odd?
I guess so.
It is kind of odd. Yeah. What brings you here, by the way?
Kind of a little getaway.
Oh, vacation kind of a thing?
Sure, although my bath is broken. It won't take my quarters.
No. Listen, I haven't even checked in yet. You're telling me that this joint requires a quarter to use the bath?
Yeah,
I'm not used to that kind of stuff. Wow.
it's different here.
It's different. It's empty. It's strange. It's mysterious.
I guess you're right. Should we have a drink?
Sure. That looks good.
Bourbon.
Good.
Of course, in the Twilight Zone, not everything is a coincidence. On the contrary, everything in the Twilight Zone is exactly meant to be. One might even say predestined. We find ourselves with this mysterious stranger, Judith. And that is also not a coincidence that Judith chose this lodge. And it is not a coincidence that Judith has chosen to be alone with Marilyn. On the count of 3, I would like you to please tell us what reason that Judith has in order to speak with Marilyn. 1, 2, 3. I heard something in this region here. One more time, please. 1, 2, 3. What was it?
Killer. She's the other wife.
The other wife.
Yeah. Thank you. You know, my husband, he loves this brand.
Yeah, mine too.
Funny, huh? Kind of funny, coincidental. Oh, ah. That's sharp. That's hard. Here, cheers to us.
To us. So, what brings you here, into the land of nothing?
Well, I came to the land of nothing to find something.
Ooh.
You see, well, my husband and I, we haven't been getting along so well. I thought, I'm gonna get away, go somewhere where there's nothing, maybe find another guy. Who knows? Maybe it'll make him jealous. Maybe he'll come back to me. He's been acting strange,
My husband was acting strange too.
buying jewelry, dresses. And I said, Ralph, why are you buying all the jewelry and the dresses? What's so funny?
My husband's name's Ralph too.
You're kidding me.
And he likes the same bourbon.
What are the chances? Wow.
This purse.
Yeah.
I have one just like it.
Did Ralph give it to you too? Your Ralph?
My Ralph. Man, our Ralphs must shop at the same place.
Weird. That's odd.
Okay, this does seem a bit odd now.
Hello.
Well, hello. See what I'm talking about? This town has something.
It does have something.
Say, you there.
I was under the impression that this hotel was going to be alone.
Listen, mister, this is a public piece of property. Anybody can drive up to the Motor Inn and stay here.
That's a nice purse.
My husband gave it to me.
Your husband. He must work in garbage.
As a matter of fact, he is in the disposal industry. But that has nothing to do with my purse. How did you know? Is there something about the...
Oh, I'm just a connoisseur of purses. Don't mind me, I will just have my continental breakfast that constituted by granola, yogurt, and a single glass of milk.
That doesn't look like milk, mister. All right, well, whenever the staff gets here, I'll be checking in too.
Say, so I kind of have to talk about the elephant in the room here.
He's actually kind of handsome.
Sure, but the other elephant.
How dare you? How dare you?
Your Ralph gave you that purse and also is in garbage?
Yeah, what you're telling...
Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt you from afar. But did you say you're Ralph? Meaning to say that you are also married to a Ralph? In garbage?
Yeah.
That complicates.
Tell me something, Marilyn. What's your last name?
Johnson.
That makes things simpler.
Wait a minute. That can't be true. I'm Marilyn. I'm Judith Johnson. Oh my God, my brain. What's happening?
Complicates things again.
Our husbands are the same.
Oh my God!
You're cheating?
My
husband?
I didn't know he was married to someone else. How could I know?
Excuse me, I must go to my room for no reason whatsoever.
How could you not?
Doug!
Yes, sir.
You were waiting in my room the whole time?
Yes. I found myself with some extra pocket change, so I took a shower.
Doug, you know last year, when I was here and I asked you not to ask questions,
Yes?
and then you very graciously gave me advice. I need your help again, my friend.
I'm ready to help you in any way I can, sir.
You know when you have a task to perform, and you are given very specific instructions, a last name, a marital status with a man named
Johnson?
Johnson. And, well, the target, the person that you're looking for is not so clearly found. What do you do?
Well, I suppose you have to err on the side of caution and do what's ever necessary to fulfill your job.
You know, I haven't told you what my job is, of course, but you know that I have artistic integrity.
Absolutely, sir.
I do the job exactly right.
What is the job? Please tell me.
I told you, apothecary.
I looked that up since the last time we met. You lied. That doesn't mean math.
I didn't say that.
It means that you're some type of medieval chemist or something. Something like dark magic and powers and philosopher's stones and all kinds of supernatural things.
Oh, that's all mumbo-jumbo, Douglas.
I don't think it is. Who sent you here? And for what nefarious purpose?
I asked you not to ask any questions.
Well, I'm done not asking questions!
And in that moment, he told him exactly why he was there.
I am here to take the life of a woman. And yes, by magical ways.
You're here to hurt Marilyn Johnson, aren't you?
I am here to hurt A. Johnson, Douglas. I don't know the first name of the person I am to hurt.
Well, it's about time you found out. Because I'm the guy who's been calling you and hiring you.
Or I never saw his face because it was over the phone. It all makes sense. When you deepened your voice, you sounded exactly like him.
Yes, I know.
You have a problem with these women.
Yes, I do. You might not recognize the face because I take pains to hide within circles, within circles, within circles. But I am Diphtheria Marx.
Diphtherius Mark?
Crime boss to the star.
To the what?
To the star. Don't you understand? This Johnson fella's been eaten into my disposable waste territory. So I decided to punish him by having somebody knock off his wife. But now that it seems he has 2 wives, that's great. 2 for the price of 1.
I cannot kill the both of them. You know this.
Oh, but you're an apothecary. You can do much better than killing them. You can use your mumbo-jumbo to give them what they want. And in giving them what they want, getting rid of them from this earth.
That makes sense.
You've heard, I assume, of opposite worlds?
I have dabbled in the arts of altering reality, yes.
I have it on good authority that the first Mrs. Johnson would love to go to opposite world. I imagine the second one would as well. I want you to use your potions and powders and elixirs